Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Banter Blitz. Oh, I've been told to watch my pronunciation of episode. It's like snake. It's not with a Z, with a Z. These things are very tough for me. I'm German, like s, v, s. Yeah, I'll work on my lisp. What's happening in the world? Justin Bieber's getting married? Is that true? He's getting married to Hailey Baldwin, a TV personality and model? That's pretty much my job description. Guess who wasn't meant to be, Justin? Hailey Baldwin is the daughter of Stephen Baldwin? I've heard people call Stephen Baldwin the worst Baldwin, but I disagree. Stephen Baldwin was in... What's the movie? How am I blanking on arguably the best movie of the 1990s? The Usual Suspects. I should redo this, but it's a live show. It's too late. He wasn't the Usual Suspect, so he can't be the worst Baldwin. William Baldwin, anybody? Daniel Baldwin? Anyway, what else is happening? Is NATO still a thing? I haven't followed like politics stuff. Oh, I have one joke. It's not really a joke if I announce it beforehand, right? I have a feeling that Trump doesn't believe in allies as much as, like, let's say, Yumshinov believed in aliens. I messed it up too. I take that back. Cut that out. Producer? Oh, there's no producer? And this is Banter Blitz, in case you were wondering, where we play chess games against Chess24 premium members. If you're not a premium member, you can become one using the voucher code Yanistan. Gets you 15% off, and then we can play a lovely game of chess. What else is there? Oh yeah, World Cup. I'm doing well in my fantasy tournament thing. I wrestled the lead back by, obviously, tipping on Allez les Bleus against Belgium. My main rival, who was 6 points ahead before the semi-finals. He had a bit of a Belgium soft spot, so he bet Belgium. So I scored 3 points there by just going for a 2-1 for France. Was a 1-0, but 2-1 was fine. And then expert tip of yours truly yesterday. 2-1 for Croatia. Nailed it. So, got the full 4 points there. I'm up a point. Now, it's going to be very tough to predict this third game match because it's such a weird dynamic. Like, who knows? Who cares? Who will play their hearts out? Who doesn't really care? I'm phrasing this very eloquently. But I think I'll go with Belgium. Haven't thought about it yet. Alright, let's play chess. Challenges. Do we have challenges? Boom, we have challenges. This is very exciting. And Alex Kenneth Branagh. No, it's just Alex Kenneth. Shall be the first. C4. I'm almost done with my video series on how to meet what's called 1 out of 3 and 1 C4 within the framework of my prior video series. So soon you will get to watch all my exciting ramblings about stuff like C4, knight f6, knight c3, e6, e4. But here Alex is happy to transpose back into Le Nimzon Indien, Allez les Bleus, where short castles is a cute little move that I have been endorsing. Can you endorse stuff? Can you endorse stuff? Excellent question. I've been doing stuff today. I'm sorry, my brain is more fried than usual. Been recording that video series, did some opening clinic. I went to I don't even know what it's called. Some doctor. Some back doctor. I believe that's the medical term. Back doctor. Looked at my back. Generally, in these types of positions, if you can get this bishop out without too much trouble, you should be fine. I think you should have tried to create some trouble with queen b3, but now after c6, I was ready to play queen e7, cover b7 and the bishop, and then drop it back. Miss Dodgy is asking, bet doctor? No, it's a back doctor who, I don't know, he was doing like all kinds of funky stuff. Like he was touching my back with my full consent, just to be clear. So I think he told me that I should endorse Fat Joe more. Lean back, because this, you know, it's bad for the back. He told me, lean back, MFers, we back at the rucker. Not in those words, but I think that's pretty much what he meant. He also told me, you're very tense, my dear boy. Have you not been to Thailand for like 2-3 months and gotten a lot of Thai massages? And I told him, how do you know, doctor? He said, just an educated guess. None of these things happened. I'm doing well in this game. 91 is kind of indicating that Alex Kenneth does not quite know how to proceed here. And my greedy eyes are turning to this queen that I would like to capture. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Knight b7, queen b7, rook eb8, queen c6, rook c8, queen b5. Still kicking. I can repeat moves, rook b8, queen c6, but I can't see how to take it. Cherchez la femme. I'm feeling very French today, I don't know what. I'm not going to do any cultural appropriation now that France is in the finals. But still, feeling Frenchy. I can't see a way to win it, so I'll play knight a6, which hopefully threatens bishop c7, which would win the queen. We will get there, should it happen. Not sure if he can defend, like king h1 maybe, but it feels like I should still grab Mon chéri after bishop c7, queen b7, maybe queen d6, threatening a check here, also threatening rook eb8. So Alex is looking for a way out, but hopefully that door has been shut after knight b4. Even though AB gives an reasonable harvest in return for the queen. That, you know. Queen is a queen. Queen b6, knight c2. Not only attacks both rooks, but also still has my cruel intentions of winning the queen with bishop c7. So AB looked pretty good. Now what? Don't know. Maybe do some stuff here. P-Marie-Louis Just is saying, I'm not sure how much I should tell Jan about his French. Oh, flattery is always welcome, and what else but flattery could be appropriate for my French, which is flawless. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I would say it's on a native level. Parlez-vous le français? Mais oui. Knight f3, knight b3, knight somewhere, right? What are you whining about, Dark Moon? I'm still amazed how Jan missed rook a6. So all of this is basically a... I also missed knight c3, which is actually more shameful. I'm not sure what we're talking about. We'll look at it after the game. I'm sure I missed something. That Monsieur Dark Moon has spotted, and he has let us know that he spotted it multiple times, as would I. So I have spotted that I have to speed up. 95, 93. Gimme! Look at the geometry. Isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Probably not. Ali. In the meantime, Mr. Doci has confirmed that my French is flawless. Merci beaucoup. Rati Forever saying, yeah, me miss you talking in Spanish. Te entiendo perfectamente. Para mi castellano, mi español. Que hoy en día se dice mi español. Ya no se dice mi castellano. No se habla castellano al mismo nivel en que hablo francés. Por eso prefiero hablar francés. Oof, my Spanish is rusty. Ooh, what did I do? I pre-moved something that may be using the power of hindsight. I shouldn't have done. Then again, there's some rooks to take, so it's all good. P. Marie-Louis Just is saying, no more remarks, I promise. It's all good, as I said. Flattery is always welcome. As is flaggery, as you might have seen, if you've seen this program before. See, I'm warming up. Flattery, flaggery, that's not bad. That's for the general level of this show. That's a B+ joke. Maybe A-. Still upset I bungled that allies aliens joke. But I also struggle with the pronunciation of aliens. So I'm not that confident with that joke to begin with. Alright, shall I win this game at some point maybe? Nah. Okay. Armchair GM is saying, playing Banter Blitz from a hospital bed sure does make you slow. Sorry to hear that, Armchair GM. Do you mean Alex Kenneth or do you mean me? I'm not in a hospital bed. It might look that way. But this wall is fake. It's all fake. And even though my back, it's not that serious, I shouldn't whine. My back is fine. I haven't been to doctors for like 15 years, so I feel I gotta compensate and become more of a, what's the word, hypochondriac now. And whenever I imagine something could be wrong, I'll go. Give me more appointments. 10 hours of physiotherapy, I'm in. Are you sure that's enough? Can't we do 20? Oh, and Armchair GM is saying, he means myself. He means himself. Sorry, Armchair GM. See what a narcissist I am. I automatically think everything's about me. What happened to you, Armchair GM? Why are you in a hospital bed? Get well soon. And thanks for the game, Alex Kenneth. Now, let's investigate the brilliancy that Monsieur Dark Moon spotted. I still don't see it. Rook A6 here is the big brilliancy takes. And now I win the queen somehow? I don't get it. So, are you sure you did not miss the move bishop takes A6? Just throwing it out there. Anyway. Let's play another game. After queen B6. Alright. Oh! See, Dark Moon? I wouldn't have, brought this up, but you've had so many chat mentions about this typical GM missing easy queen win that I think we have to, cover this episode a little further. Rook A6. Bishop takes A6, bishops. Long-range pieces. Okay, I'm done. Let's play more chess. What about Elo Xadrez, which I would guess is chess in Catalan. True story, I used to be fluent in Catalan. It's all gone. I can't speak any Catalan anymore. I visited my Catalan town I grew up in recently. And yeah, not just my Catalan's gone, a lot of people were gone from my Catalan town. Felt a bit like the set to I Am Legend. Still, it was nice to be back to the roots. I haven't been there. Hadn't been there for a while. But yeah, I don't speak any Catalan anymore. Like, as you can see, flawless in many other languages, like Francais. But Catalan? It's gone. I used to have like all these kids' books in Catalan. En Jim Bouton y en Yuc el Maquinista. Gone. Alright, what's next? I took the bishop from Ilog Xadrez. Oh, this is a 3-minute game? Yay me for noticing, so I can now speed up. Weird structure, but he has all these double pawns. How bad can it be? Note to self, don't allow any rook takes f6s. Thanks, Jan. I'll remember that. Other than that, my structure is better than his structure. But of course, white is fairly solid. So we will still need to find a breakthrough. Not sure about knight g5. Maybe I should keep one knight. I'm anticipating knight f3, so my queen is already half on g6. You know? Halfway there. No, he plays king h1. Probably a better move. Still doing fine. How's the train to Flagville? Yeah, it's alright. Allez. Gimme. Alright. Maybe I should try taking some squares from the horsey. Because let's face it, doesn't have that many. It's a long ride all the way to... Whoa, g4, very aggressive. You know what? I don't want any trouble. It's a long trip to d2. A lot of stuff could happen on the way. Oh, by the way, I have a question for you English native speakers out there. Is it hostiles or hostiles? Or is it a US English situation? Because I'm confused about that. Rook f6, ridiculous move. Because I watched that movie, but I don't know what's called. Hostiles or hostiles? Okay, one. All of a sudden, huh? You're feeling yourself. Uh-oh. I'm starting to mess up a little here. Good thing I shut this horsey out. So I have enough defensive resources. Because the horsey can't come after me all that easily. But yeah, might not have played this perfectly. Oh, I had bishop h3, which of course I missed. Wow, Dark Moon didn't give me a speech about it. Or maybe I didn't have it. Bishop h3, my rook was on f6, right? Okay, I'm a big champion of chess. Now I'm sort of winning again. Just, you know, gotta execute. It's like in basketball. King h7, rook f3, bishop g4 is my plan. One way or another. I'm gonna get you. Ooh, I'm just gonna flag. Always all this flagging. This time, there's nothing I can do about it. Elo Xadrez does resign. P. Marie Louis Just is saying, oh, like hostile? Are you saying like the French word, or did I like the movie? I'm not sure if I liked it or not. Like, it doesn't really have a plot. I guess it's meant to show us that it's all random, like petty stuff, and not every life of a whatever marshal in that time followed a dramatic arc. Or maybe it did. It's a weird movie, but it was artsy, and I like Christian Bale. So I thought it's probably a good movie. Made me think, which I didn't like. But other than that, pretty good. Let us play against Fabi FCN. But what? Maybe one e4? Maybe it's time for e4. c6. I like the two knights. Always had a soft spot for le deux cheval. Queen e2. There was some point to queen e2. What was it again? I don't know. There was some point to this. Maybe we just argue that the bishop on f5 is now silly. Not sure. Doesn't look that silly, does it? Oh, bishop c2. See, that's what happens when I play 1 e4. I can't keep the pawns. They just get taken. Focus, Jan. Here we go. Queen e4. That's a surprise. I expected bishop e4. Because now maybe he's going to get a little tied up. Maybe not. But the possibility exists. Do I have to blunder stuff every move? Like, this is truly pathetic. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with my excuses. I actually saw something, but it does not work at all. All right, so we're down. What are we down? Exchange and a pawn. Time to get this party started. I don't see that many active moves either. So yeah, this could be kind of trouble. Focus, Jan. Queen d7. First glimmer of hope. Queen d8 was better covering this guy. Because now, I can ask questions and the knight will not join our little celebration all that quickly. I'm still very lost, that's the downside, but maybe somewhat less lost than some moves ago. Any good moves though? Not really, are there? Now that's often the problem with completely lost positions. It's not easy to find good moves here. Do you see my focused face though? Hashtag determined look on my face. I think it's just hashtag determined look. Shout out to 3-year Letterman, my new favorite person on Twitter. What don't I want? I don't want this knight showing up on d5 somehow. Which I guess is understandable. You understand that, don't you? a3, knight c7. It's going to be hard to stop the guy from getting there. Queen b3, knight b4. Might be too late. All right. Wow, more action. Fantastic. Still very lost, but stranger things have happened. The problem is, not only am I very lost, But it's also not my type of position. So, am I making the point that very lost positions are not my type of position? I guess I am. Like, I'm not very good at creating any sort of swindling chances here. He just keeps taking my pawns. He ain't worried about nothing. He's right not to be as well. It's very sad. Can I flag at least? Even flagging, not that simple. At some point I'll run out of pawns, but hopefully that point has not yet arrived. Oh, we might be getting there. If I'm making sounds like this, it's normally not a good sign. I'm playing so badly as well. Knight d4, I can't see a thing. Also has to be said that this guy is playing very well, which doesn't help. But to miss knight d4 is a little sad. Is this checkmate? You calculate all this? What a monster. That's just too good. Yeah, doesn't look great, does it? No way to flagville either. King e2, queen e4 is too sad. So I'll just let myself be mated. Yeah, flawless victory for Fabi FCN. Yep, nothing else to say. He took all my stuff. All right, let's play another game maybe. Oh, Armchair GM. That's my title. Anyway, Armchair Grandmaster. What do I do? Here we go. Maybe after all these adventures, it's time for a nice little gioco pianissimo, is it not? Pianissimo, since I'm fluent in all the Latin languages, Italian, Spanish, French, pianissimo means very slow. So I have to play very slowly to honor the opening. h6, I think I've done that myself, tending to play g6, bishop g7 setups. It's not great, but it's playable. h6 combined with bishop e7, less appealing to me somehow. It's always important not to let your bishop on c4 get eaten in these positions, but here after knight a5 I still had bishop b5 and the guy stays alive. Bishop g4 is often the mark of an unexperienced player in such positions. Looks nice to pin, but after h3, bishop h5, the knight can come to f1 and g3, harass this bishop, who would not be a very happy camper, while knight f1, knight g3 is part of the plan, often anyway. Here comes knight a5, that's a good idea, but as I indicated, I have no plans to part with this bishop. c6, b5, chased it away, but also weakened the king side, the queen side. I have this king side, queen side thing with my brain, where my brain is supposed to know the difference, but I can never say it right. It's always 50-50 if I say king side or queen side. It's very weird. Anyway, this is the king side, and I put a knight on f5, which will lead to good things for me on that very side. Can I take? Probably not, but I'd like to. Bishop h6, gh, queen d2. Sometimes this kind of business works. Here, rook e8, queen h6, bishop f8. It's just initiative. Not good enough. Especially if the alternative is so appealing after queen f3. It's a pretty unpleasant position for black. He has to go king h7 to defend against bishop h6. When I have many exciting ways to play. Goes knight h7, which, in fairness, is also a decent move, defending against bishop h6. But what do you do after queen g4 is the great, great question. I'm not sure if knight g5 is a great, great answer. So bishop h6 looks like a decent idea. Bishop b3 is also fairly unpleasant for black. Intending to play bishop e6 followed by queen g7 checkmate. Armchair GM resigns. Just while I was deciding, knight h6, bishop b3. Bishop h6 all look good. Bit early to resign, but yeah, it's trouble. And the root of all your troubles in this game is to move bishop to g4, which I understand looks natural, but don't do that in these structures. White is way too solid here that you can cause any trouble. And after knight f1, it's already very, very tough to play because this bishop will be misplaced or will have vacated this diagonal that it needs to cover. So instead of bishop g4, you have many playable moves. You can play king h8, intending knight h7, and maybe f5. You can play knight a5, bishop b5, let's say. Something like this. Going for some Chigorin-like situation. You could also make a case for bishop e6. Just don't go bishop g4. Thanks for the game. Armchair GM. Idly staring at the list, but I think the only way to either make myself feel better or very badly is to play Monsieur Le Doge. T4. I was expecting e4. Now I'm confused. The good news is, Mr. Doci. I know a lot about Mr. Doci. I know he's not a fan of the exchange Slav, so he won't play it. Therefore, I can play the Slav without worrying that he will take. Now I gotta worry about what to do, though. I know he's a semi-Slav expert, so I will take myself. Let's do this, which is a system I've been employing regularly, even in real games recently. Because, you know, you don't need to know as much as DC a4, bishop f5, and the positions can get quite double-edged very quickly. Wow, exciting! I forgot what to do. b5, ab, bishop c3. Yeah, I think that's it. See, that's my trying to remember stuff phase. A, B, bishop c3, B, C, C, B. Just bishop e2. Is this still my trying to remember stuff phase? No, I think it's my... I guess we're out of book phase, but I'm not quite sure. So let me stare at stuff for a moment to confirm. Bishop b7 I'm not sure about, because, you know, weaken some squares. But I guess if he would try to exploit that with knight g5, then I can maybe take on c3. As you can see, most of this stuff is speculation. Not sure if castles is what the doctor ordered. And I did go to the doctor earlier today, so I should know. You know what, Dodgy? Checkmate me. Here, target. I shall not give you any pawns. Wondering what white should do. I'm somewhat curious about queen c1 intending to take here. g4, also interesting move actually. f6, of course, double-edged as well, but it looked like g4 did give me permission to order open the king side a little bit. Ef, queen f6, g5 looks somewhat normal. Then after hg, bishop g5, I'm gonna have to think if I can come up with anything clever. If not, I'll go queen f5, which looks fine. Not sure what else there is. My next move probably wouldn't be fe5, but just knight bd7, knight d7. So we'll see. Where this takes us. Maybe I'll just win on time here. Wouldn't rule that out either. g4, f6, Phlegiston. What else there? Maybe bishop h6 is a move. Could lead to complications. Bishop h6, f5. Ugh, so many options, so little time. h4. Does h4 make sense? Feels like it shouldn't make sense. Between you and me. What does he want? He wants to go g5. But is g5 so scary? I'm not that scared. Mildly scared. But not that scared. Maybe I should stop allowing bishop h6. But still not that scared. There it comes! Maybe I should have stopped allowing it. See? One should never gamble in chess. I thought he didn't see it last move. He's not going to see it now. But I was wrong. Still don't dislike my position. Just gotta be more careful than expected now. This looks like a good move. Or does it? Don't overdo it. Not sure about bishop b7, just knight 5, b6, so whatnot also looked fine. But I'm greedy. Which is the one way not to win this game, actually. But okay. Not like I would have to deal with centuries of bragging about the outcome if I were not to win. Rook e6. The problem is a queen e6 might be best, which I of course don't want to do or live with. So I'm gonna have to go here, which is a little risky. Maybe it's not that risky. Rook b5. And who knows what's gonna happen? Knight f4. Do I need this guy? Nah. Oof. The tension. The excitement. What's your point? You wouldn't try to bluff me, would you? Because I'm very hard to bluff because of my excessive greed. We've talked about this. Mr. Dodgy throwing the kitchen sink. But once you threw it, what are you going to throw next? That's always the big question. Alright, bishop f3 is not a bad move, but can I do better? Bishop f3, rook g6. Still gotta be careful. So maybe just pragmatico. I did take a bunch of material, which gotta be worth something. In what world is material not the decisive factor? Not a world I want to live in, that's for sure. Ugh, I don't want to blunder any last minute mates, but I don't see one. HG, knight g5, queen h4, no, it looks fine. Well, HG, maybe here. Is this the most annoying move to face? That's pretty annoying. Ooh, what a cold shower. And yay me, Lannister. I won the game. Interesting game, which, frankly, between you and me, because I know, right now it's just Mr. Dodgy watching the replay and myself. I did miss f6, bishop takes h6. Still think f6 might have been the correct move in this position. Might be good for me because g4 I think is too weakening. But I should still not blunder that. Maybe play f5 instead. Anyway, very brave idea, this g4. It's this kind of stuff you normally only see in computer games. I have my doubts if it's good here, but certainly exciting. So, good game. Thank you so much, Mr. Dodgy. First and maybe last time I'll say that. All right, what else can I do? Are we done here? No, we're only at the halfway. I can't speak. At halftime. So that means 15-minute break, then 45 more minutes, then 30 more minutes, then 6 more minutes, stuff like that. We shall play against Miguel Manzano, number 6. Because, you know, Miguel Manzano 1 till 5 were already taken, so it's a fairly easy choice to go with number 6. Is d5 a good move here? Nah, I don't like it. I'll play classical. Come on, phone, chill. Some questions about Dortmund commentary. I won't be doing it. I got stuff to do. And also we did Dortmund last year. And yeah, there wasn't that much attention. Even though I think our boy Anish Giri is playing it. No Dortmund commentary from over here this year, unfortunately. Knight c6, h3, e5. All of this looks like a fairly normal position. d5 I don't like, because this should give me some extra tempi compared to whatever King's Indian version you want to call this. Still not clear, because the King's Indian is, of course, in itself a fairly terrible opening. And I also have to be a little careful about pushing f5 because of knight g5. So even this might not be too bad. Maybe instead of knight d7, I should have played knight h5. Yeah, knight h5 was better. Knight d7 was a little dumb. Okay, it is what it is. Mr. Dodgy is saying was actually only busted after bishop takes c4. Okay, I believe it. Do I? Looked lost before that. Oh, is this a 3-minute game again? Am I falling for the 3-minute trick? Feels like I've done some rambling, but not enough to warrant being down to 1 minute 30. So probably was a 3-minute game. That means time to speed up. e4 threatening, even though, let's say knight h4, e4, knight takes e4. Could be some compensation. Mr. Doji is saying compy buster. I thought I was just losing. Yeah, I thought I was winning there too. But yeah, with the king that open, compys are nasty. So... Okay, well, I'll look at it later. That's what it's come to. Analyzing blitz games against Mr. Dodgy. That was an interesting game. Knight h2. What to do? This structure should be pretty good for me if white is not ready to, meet EF-GF with f4 by himself. It's normally a good structure for black. Then again, I do outrate my opponent by... I guess I lost some points this show, but still by more than 1,000, so I guess I shouldn't be too proud of myself for having a good position. Still am. Not sure about e4. Down to 45 seconds, so it's time to start speeding up while leaning back. Won't be easy. I've also played horribly, so now my pieces are very uncoordinated, while my opponent is all of a sudden playing like a big chess champion. Queen e1, good move, targeting the knight. So, some troubles. The good news is I still have 35 seconds. I should probably start leaning forward. And move somewhat more quickly. Nah. Maybe somewhat. Go, go, go! Allez, allez, allez. And Miguel Manzano, number 6, resigns after a good game. Not sure if this position is so bad, but probably he did not want to buy a coach ticket to Afghanistan, which is understandable. After bishop f3, I'm not sure what's happening. Unclear position. Good game by Miguel Manzano, number 6. What else is happening? Oh, Marky Mark told me to speed up. Yeah, thanks, Marky Mark. At some point I realized I was down to 130, and then I forgot about it, and then I remembered when I was down to 45 seconds that I planned to speed up earlier. Which I think is enough evidence that I am a millennial, in spite of my age. I do have the attention span of a millennial, so that should count. What else can we do today? Anybody I've never played before? Some non-premium challenges. I can't accept those. If you go premium, I'll play you right here, right now. If not, we have to play our old friends like Vicious Seal. Did I play Vicious Seal earlier this show? Seriously, I can't remember. I think I did, right? If I did, I apologize. It's not seal favoritism. Even though I do like seals. But old age. G3, what do? I normally play the symmetrical stuff. A3, I'm out of book. Oh no, I'm not that out of book. Like out of bookish, but I do recall, for example, that Kramnik once played b6, bishop b7 here. Against somebody, was it Andrakin? So, only half out of book. e4, wow, a3 followed by e4. That's an odd looking setup. I mean, obviously you can get away with it. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. It's just, yeah, surprising combination. But maybe Vicious Seal has some deep insights into how to meet this bishop being fianchettoed with the Botvinnik system, whatever. I'm sure the thought has gone into this that I might not be able to reproduce. Still, I'm a simpleton. I see weak squares. I say, I'm okay. Castles, maybe some d5. What's happening in the chat? Miktal, as always, is asking Jan, when will be the next Banterthon session? Miktal is bored. He wants 72 hours to watch Banter Blitz, not just, 2. I understand. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk Lukey Boy into it. Lukey Boy hopefully will come to record a video series early August. And I'd like to have Luke. He's crazy enough, and he's also very good to do these Banterthons. So hopefully we can find some time to do one. Not sure when and where and if. Yeah, but other than that, it's pretty much all set. d4, very aggressive. Probably a decent move. I don't see anything better than returning the material. Cowardly. But e5, knight d6 check. Worth asking for trouble. Not impossible. e5, knight d6, king f8, knight b7, queen c7. I did not feel right. Well, this position, I guess, is sort of equal. I might even be doing all right because he's lost a lot of time. Well, I've mainly developed. Let's try opening the position even further and hope that my lead in development, as we call it in France, will yield. Is that a word? Yield? Yield something more tangible? Lead to something more tangible? See, most of the time I just make up words and hope they mean what I think they mean. I was hoping to win a pawn somewhere down the stretch. Should I give a check on d5 first? Nah, I should not. So I want that pawn. Telling you like it is. I also want to win an exchange. In my world, of course, pawns matter more to me. But if I can't get that pawn, I want that exchange. Admirim I is asking, why was my challenge declined? Wasn't me. I never decline anything. I just accept. That's how I like to go through life. Nothing but positivity. Gimme. Alright, I guess I should centralize some of those heavy hitters. Note to self, no horses on f6 or e7. See? I know where you want to go, but I wrote that note to myself, so I'm not going to let it happen. Rikala saying, back in the day, there were some offbeat Banter Blitzes where you had variants, where you couldn't move your rook or something. Are we done with those kind of antics? No, in general, I'm in favor of shenanigans. I'm just very lazy. I need to bring some fresh blood in here, so we can have fun again. Because, as we've learned from Into the Wild, not a bad movie by the way, I recommend it. It's very hard to find happiness all by yourself. And note to self, don't blunder rook d8, knight b7. Thanks Jan, I was about to do that. Next note to self, don't blunder knight e4, knight f6 check. Alright, that one's a bit obvious. Any more notes? Nah, we're doing fine for now. I always like to have a look around, if I put my rooks on random squares, where they could get forked. And as far as I can tell, you can't fork rooks on c8 and d3, which is fantastic. Maybe grab some space over here. Not the smoothest conversion, but you've seen the show before. Smooth is not really what I do. Flag, however, that is what I do. Oh, activité. Activité? That's not even half a word. You know what? Note to self, don't blunder 95. These are becoming quite a long list of notes. I'm getting completely outplayed, even though I do have more material than him. But the good news is, I'll eventually flag him. Okay, I really want to take that pawn. Will I ever manage? Will I get checkmated on h6? Would be a fitting outcome for this game. I don't want that to happen. Note to self. Don't repeat the position thrice. That's a mistake. But yeah, I was gonna win eventually. Apologies for making you sit through that Grandmasterly technique. Mr. Dodgy says a true flagger would go rook takes e3, rook takes b4, and it's flag down. I disagree. Obviously, I thought about that. But I like to, keep the position in a winning state so you get fewer complaints later. And here, wherever it was, let's say, here after king f3. This, of course, you can flag, but the position is sort of very drawn after rook c6 check. And then, I don't know, you give people at least bragging rights that... Oh, sorry, I should put the position on the board. Stuff like this. You give people at least bragging rights that It was dead drawn. Okay, I shouldn't. Yeah. I'm not that concerned about it, but slightly. So I think it's... If you're confident that you're not going to blunder one of your rooks, it's much better flagging to, keep the nature of the position for now. And waste a bit of time before you do anything. Anyway, good game, vicious seal. Let's play flow. Good old flow. Marky Mark is saying, Jan, not picking up my hint that I'll be in Hamburg this weekend for the triathlon. What was your hint? Telling me that you're in Hamburg this weekend for the triathlon? Feeling very rejected that I'm not being invited to Jan. Now that I know, I can make you feel more rejected by telling you how busy I am this weekend, but I wish you a lovely time in the city of Hamburg. I might not be in the country, but I do hope that you have a great time. What triathlon? What's in town? What's the circus? Marky Mark, oh, he's heard. He's saying, washing your hair, no doubt. That is part of the weekend plans. Bishop f4, short castles against flow. I haven't visited this line for a while. After e3, c5 has become very popular due to the efforts of mainly Hikaru Nakamura. Back in the day, everybody was looking at knight bd7. Well, b6 always got sort of an honorary mention, was played every now and then, and also has a decent standing theoretically. Marky Mark is saying, World Triathlon Series, the big one. I know very little about triathlon, pardon my ignorance. I know about Ironman. I do not know the World Triathlon Series, but I am curious. So, World Triathlon Series. Let's look it up. ITU World Triathlon Series. The world's fastest triathlete. It's good that we get the world's fastest and not the world's slowest, because that, you will know, would take forever watching these slouches. But no, we get the fast guys. The world's fastest triathletes. Triathletes? Travel to iconic cities. There you go, Hamburg City. Hamburg City ruled. To compete, that was very awkward, wasn't it? To compete head-to-head in standard and sprint distances. For a chance to be crowned world champion. Wow, world champion is good stuff. This site brings you all of the latest WTS news, results, rankings, and more. Don't forget to tune into Triathlon Live for live and on-demand streaming of the series. There you go. Hamburg, July 14-15. That's next weekend. So it's 20 kilometers of running? Huh? No. No. So there's the short one, which is, I guess, half kilometer of swimming, 20 kilometers cycling, 5 kilometers running. Olympic distance, 1.5 kilometers, 40 and 10. All of those are too long for me. Like, do they have something where you only have to swim for 100 meters? Not that I would do that very quickly, but that sounds more realistic. What would be realistic? 100 meters swimming, 15 kilometers cycling, 2 kilometers running. Apologies. Anyway, didn't know. We had that event. Any roads blocked? I think. Interesting. All right, back to the game. c4. Let me pin you. Flow. Bishop f5. I want to go bishop h3, 95, e4, and do bad things to you, True Blood style. Marky Mark is saying, try a super sprint. That does sound like my distance. How much is a super sprint? Like a super sprinter, think I'm gonna find you. The problem is sprint not only implies that it's short, also implies you have to be fast. I also said the world's fastest triathletes. So I don't think that label suits me. Is there something like the world's most mediocre athletes? McTowell saying that's the triathlon distance in Yanistan. 100 meters swimming, 15 kilometers cycling, 2 kilometers running. Sounds about right. Also, I did take some notes. Not a lot, but some notes from the beloved movie, The Dictator, where they had this 100-meter competition where only the beloved dictator was carrying a firearm. So, there are ways in Yanistan. And Mr. Dodgy clarifies that it should be 2 kilometers of jogging, which I do agree with. As for the game, I'm 2 pawns up, but it's opposite color bishops, so there's actually some drawing chances for black. But, that's in a perfect world, not in Flagville. And Der Henker, our friend Hank, is saying, my daughter just shared that she's impressed that Jan's first 2 Dutch words are croquet and frikandel. Croquetjes. Now those are my first 2 Dutch words. How old is your daughter? I'm not sure if she's old enough to hear the Dutch words that I did pick up first. G6. Bishop here. Even kijken. Moet je steeds opletten. Schaken is altijd moeilijk. See, my Dutch? It's not on the level of my French, but few languages are. But pretty good. Now she's 11, okay, then she's heard most of the bad stuff. Still, now I feel like I'd only be cursing to show off to your daughter, which feels wrong. But my Dutch vocabulary is not very big. It does include all the curse words, which I was taught first, because I never studied Nederlands. I learned it on the mean streets of Apeldoorn, where, a lot of trash talk. I'm playing terribly too, but I was thinking about my Dutch vocabulary. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm playing horribly. Don't checkmate me, sir. King on f3, that's never gone wrong. What are we talking about now? World record 200 is less than 2 times world record 100. Yeah, that's a fairly well-known fact. I believe the reason for it is you need to pick up speed. But you can't just apply that and say, yeah, obviously people would be faster running 10 kilometers than 100 meters as well. There's a fine line there somewhere. For example, 400 meters slower. I can't speak anymore. I was gonna play queen c5, but then queen e4 check worried me. So I changed my mind to some other move. Don't know what to do. I'll just lose on time. Idly staring at the position, maybe? Maybe I don't have a good move. Did I say idly? I meant idly. That's a check. At some point I'm going to have to make one good move. Or actually I don't, right? As long as I don't get mated, I'll be alright. Good moves are overrated. Lot to be learned from Banter Blitz. Sorry, Flo. Good game. Shall we play another one? What's the time? Seems it's already morning. I see the sky. Oh, so beautiful and blue. Oh, I get up just to make myself some coffee. But the only thing showing is a picture of you. Spending my time, watching the days go by. Feeling so small. I stare at the wall, hoping that you think of me too. I'm not reading that I have memorized all Roxette lyrics, as one should. And what's going on here? Chewy the Chewer? Wow. What do you chew? Chew-chewa, 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 wah, wah. Another 3-minute game. And generally, I prefer 5 because it gives us more stuff to talk about, but I have very little to talk about today, so 3 is fine with me. Whatever. And what's this line? Do you go e5 here? Maybe not the position to play e5. Maybe it is. Don't know. Je ne sais pas. Chewy blitzing out moves as if this was known business. Maybe it is. Not known to me. But the Chooster seems to know what he's doing. Run, I guess. F6. All right. Looks a little passive to me. I thought if you want to move the f pawn, not to e6, then go to f5. f6, you know, it's burying your own bishop live, like that Ryan Reynolds movie. Now, is there some trickery and deceit that I can use? I'd like to, you know, trick him somehow. Bishop f4 or bishop e5, and then something good. But I can't quite figure out what that something good would be yet. Rook d7 doesn't seem to work, even though I've been staring at it. Like bishop e5, rook d7, knight d7, et, king g7. I don't see a trick. Queen a5 is possible, but feels like it's dangerously neglecting development, which pursuing a chess career often does. You dangerously neglect your personal growth. And here, the b7 pawn might pay the price for it all. Yeah, I don't like black's position. I want to play bishop d6 because it's more of a show-off move, but I can't see how to win after bishop f6. Bishop b4, queen e5. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. I'll still do it, just, you know, because I like to show off, but it's not great. That was dumb, actually. Back here. Back to square one, just for fun. I'm gonna think it's a move repetition, which it's not. I don't want to repeat moves. But what do I want to do? Alright, sometimes you gotta admit, I was wrong. I just wanted to show off. I didn't think about it. Yeah, disappointing. Such a good position. And now it's no longer that clear. Still alright, but no longer great. Should I just lose on time because I'm frustrated? I'm no longer completely winning. Nah, let's make some moves. Some bad moves. I've lost the threat. But still moves. Moves B. You know how I operate. I take as many pawns as are available at any given moment. I'm not very shy about these things. Alright, are we in that stage where we make moves real fast? Let's do it. This is exciting. Still making moves fast? Move faster. Move faster. Thanks for the game, Mr. Chewy the Chewer. Well, I played a good game until I decided to show off, and then I lost the thread. Which happens rarely, because normally I don't decide to show off and just lose the thread. But here, bishop d6, I kind of saw it's not the way to do it. Not sure what the way to do it is, but something other. Anyway, good game, Chewy the Chewer. You know, 3 minutes, you chose it, not me, so don't complain about Flagville. Last game? Is it last game time? Can we finish this one in regulation? Let's play against Feselov. Feselov? Fieslo? Vaseline Feselov? Nah. Plays d4. Pretty good move. I'll play good moves as well. You know, try to put up an honest fight for the center. What happened to the girl Vienna? Haven't played the Vienna in a minute. Here, c5 is the best move, but sometimes in order to keep some pieces on the board, you can do stuff like this. It's less good, but it's more pieces. For details, watch my excellent video series on whatever, part 3 of my Black Repertoire, part 2, I think it's part 2. Can't remember anything, obviously. I shouldn't have to say that every time. I can never remember anything. However, as long as e4 is not a threat, I can just do nothing, no? Alright, it's time. Not sure why I feel the urge to pre-move knight takes c5. But it just feels, you know, it feels right. What's happening here? Am I going to flag you after c5? Are you going for a deep study of the position before you play rook ft1? Fine with me. I'll just, you know, blitz our rook d8, rook c8 and see what happens. Oh, knight d1. That's where all the time went, huh? Not sure if that was time well spent. You know, because les structures, is that French? Should be French. Les structures. I know it's gonna be tempting to threaten checkmate, but do you really think that your grandmasterliness, Monsieur Jan Gustafsson, will miss Queen H7 checkmate? If you do, I don't blame you, because I very much could. Knight c3. I actually misplayed this. I should have exchanged bishops. I sort of forgot in Grandmaster lingo, which of course means missed, that the knight could return to c3. Because now after king h1 his position is not terrible. It's not great either, but it's less terrible than it used to be. Wow, that's very greedy. I commend you for such great, Mr. Veselov. What do I do about it? Do I have more than a draw here? Not sure, but it could be interesting. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Probably this doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it looked fun. And if something's fun, that's not a reason to do it if it's not good. I don't have more on that draw, do I? That was ridiculous. Ugh, now I'm upset again. Honestly, full disclosure, I was playing queen f3 check, king g1, bishop c3, and missed that after rook c3, my queen is hanging. That's upsetting, so I just have to go for perpetual. I won't be able to look in the mirror if I do that. So do I just lose instead? Is that the alternative? This can't work, but I really don't want to go for the perpetual. And you know, at least there's some rook left, some food for thought. Queen e2 is possible, but that would give me a piece. So he probably won't do that. Very lightheartedly. Well, this I didn't calculate, but at least I give a check. Check. Is that the end of my checks? I guess so. Huh? Yeah. Well, it didn't look like it should work. King e1, very deep. You want to avoid king e2, queen g4 check, but king e1, that's a little clumsy. So I'm happy to see it, actually. King d1, running. Even when material down, my priorities remain unchanged. Give me the pawns. Yeah, I'm not sure I should have allowed this. That's a little upsetting, actually. Sort of running out of steam here. Knight e2, can you do that? You probably can. Let's give a check, then think. Maybe I should have thought before, but didn't feel like it. King b3, huh? Now what? Alright, let's first avoid getting checkmated. Then think. Ugh, knight f4 wins more material. This is not going very well. I mean, I'll flag probably, but I'll feel bad about it. So sad. So sad. Will be a sad, sad situation. Yay! Well-deserved finish to a well-played game. Because I'm normally on the other side of the rook-up situations, so I'm always happy to gain some practice. Also to gain some material for the book, where we actually show the value of being a rook down. Like, it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent to use their rook constructively. Sometimes it can get in the way, like here. Okay, I shouldn't rub it in. That was a very undeserved victory. Apologies to Veselov. That's it for today's show. And Ricola, yeah, there you can learn from grandmasterly thinking. That sacrifice had a pretty distant payoff. Indeed, was very long term. That's it for today. I hope you all learned something, because we're here to learn. Lifelong learning. Hashtag lifelong banter blitzing. I got nothing else. Still a believer. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend, because I know you guys, for you it's weekend on a Thursday. You're not going to the university on Friday. So enjoy your long weekend. See you then. Bye.